Hello everybody, so welcome to the Don't Starve Let's Play that the last episode was several patches ago, meaning that we are going to restart. Actually, Wilson didn't change, yeah, I actually can't even remember which slot we were on, so we'll start a new game. And so, plenty of changes have happened to plenty of characters. Wes has become harder to unlock. Woody exists now, and Woody is cool. Now, all of the characters I'm no longer comfortable playing with except for Wilson, which is probably not a good thing, as they've all gotten more complex. The thing about these games is that when I say these games, I mean games getting constantly updated, and especially those in the vein of Minecraft and Don't Starve, where it's not like League of Legends, for example, and Dota get constantly updated, and new heroes or champions are added in. These games, when Minecraft and Don't Starve are updated, complete and total game reforms happen. Like this one, overhaul on all of the characters. Except for Wilson. So I'm only comfortable really playing Wilson. And it kind of drives apart the old audience from the new audience, I'd say. Regardless, it's still a fun game. So, guess we'll grab these flowers. So, yeah, welcome to, I guess, episode 1, or day 1, episode, like, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, I have no idea how many episodes there were. So I looked back at the video history, and I'm like, my goodness, I haven't released, I've released so few videos since, my first hiatus, which only happened a month ago, and I realized I've released, like, 10 videos in like, a month. That's not good. I should be releasing around, I'm going to say 15, and I'm like, that's still very, very small. The thing is, one of the things I hate about, one of the things that I can't stand about Let's Play channels, and, yeah, just one of the things I can't stand about doing a Let's Play channel, because, first of all, I love doing this, but I don't like kind of committing to series, and I think I'm going to start moving away from that with random Dawn of War games, random League of Legends games. I think Don't Starve might be the only series I do from now on, because I can't commit. I'm very, very bad at committing to lots of things. There are some things I can't commit to, but most things I can't, especially a series. For example, Minecraft series, you'll notice that's not even in the channel description anymore, because that just fell through completely after I think the first 4 episodes, and I only uploaded 2 of those. Oh, nice, I touchstone this early. That's useful. But yeah, so I can't do the commitment of doing series, so I'm going to be moving away from that. So, less actual series, and more just random videos like Droid Assault and Super Puzzle Platformer Deluxe. That being said, you're probably going to run across multiple episodes of, say, Droid Assault and Super Puzzle Platformer, even though there's no progression. Because also, those are, by the way, some of the games that I have the most fun with. The games where there is no real, there is a progression system in Super Puzzle Platformer, as well as there is in, say, with The Binding of Isaac, but it's games like that where the progression system, it kind of takes a backseat. You play the game and you unlock things naturally. You never strive to unlock something. And of course you do in The Binding of Isaac to some extent, but it's never like the big... You play the game because you want to play the game, not you play the game to get to endgame content. Which is why I couldn't stand Dungeon Defenders, by the way. I can't believe we almost abandoned this touchstone. Oh, but yeah, I could not play Dungeon Defenders, like the actual campaign of it, because it was... The beginning of the game was fun, but you wanted to get, oh, no. The beginning of the game was fun, but everyone I played with, because you can't play the game by yourself, everyone I played with wanted to get to endgame. And, also, Don't Starve Endgame is really, really just, ugh. It takes away all of the fun I had of, not Don't Starve, what am I talking about? Don't Starve Endgame is the best part. Actually, it's more like mid-game now. Don't Starve, what was endgame in Don't Starve, way back when, is my favorite part of it. That's mid-game now. But, Don't Starve, actually. I'll actually get to that. We'll actually get to talking about the game that I'm playing right now. It's about fun. No, but Dungeon Defenders Endgame Takes away all the fun I had from Dungeon Defenders. I mean, it's just... Dungeon Defenders endgame is damage numbers. That is it. That is all the game is just damage numbers. Look it, I'm doing like 20,000 damage with one hit. But it doesn't matter, because all the enemies scaled in difficulty. And you'd think it'd be like playing the early game. It'd just be the same thing, considering enemies scale as fast as you do. But it totally isn't. It might also be like the mood of the people I was playing with, because as all of them wanted to get to endgame, everyone was more serious about the game. And I always thought Don't Starve was a very, very casual, fun game as compared to being serious. But then again, recently I heard that RTS games weren't considered casual, and I mean, what? I maybe have a warped vision of the world, but I don't understand why strategy games aren't considered casual, because I know there's a lot of things that you have to kind of think about, and maybe I have casual misdefined from all the times people are saying League of Legends is casual. But no. What am I thinking here? Oh, why is my map so zoomed out? But yeah, as far as what I've been led, casual is, as far as I've been led to believe, casual is you have fun with the game you're playing. Like you see people complain about how, and again, like the only time I've ever actually used, as far as I'm concerned, Bejeweled and Dawn of War are both Bejeweled and Dawn of War and like StarCraft are on the same tier of casual, and I guess that's not true at all. I guess it's more on a tier of just how tastes work. But like League of Legends versus Dota arguments, at least the ones I've come across with friends and on 4chan. You can have fun in League of Legends? Yeah, no, that's casual. That's why it's a casual game. The modes that we have fun with in Dota, yeah, those are casual. Which I love playing. What's it? The All Same All Mid? It's the best. If only you could do that in League. That'd be the best. The League of Draven has to be implemented as a game mode. But yeah, so casual and hardcore are two very, very strange things. Like Meat Boy, Super Meat Boy, hardcore. Why? Because you don't enjoy playing it. You do, and it's a game, so it works the way games work, as in you have fun. But it's not a game that you can just sit down and you do what you want for a while. Which again, it might not make any sense. But look at that turkey coming out. But yeah. So there's my terrifying misunderstanding of what is and is not casual. Is that 12? Yes. Okay, so we'll keep it up for one more. But yeah. So how is casual defined to you guys? So yeah, games like Meat Boy, Cloudberry Kingdom, most of the masochism platformers. What's another game I would say isn't casual? I don't know. It's a game that isn't casual. Brawlers. Most brawlers, like when you get to brawlers, Super Smash Bros. I'd consider a casual brawler as compared to a Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur, which would be more hardcore brawlers. I don't know. By what I'm saying, puzzle platformers are just... I don't see how people have fun with puzzle platformers. Like, they're fun, kind of. I don't know. Puzzle games have always been very ugh for me. But the new, like, the first-person puzzler thing, that kind of... the genre that kind of didn't emerge, but, like, got noticed when Portal happened, that is, that's a puzzler I can get behind. And I don't know why. I don't know why I feel that way as compared to other puzzlers. But yeah, or like, talk about casual games. TF2. Casual. First-person shooters in general. And now, when I say first-person shooters, I mean MMS. Modern military shooters, as opposed to actual first-person shooters, like, I can't think of any at the moment. Like, Serious Sam is a legitimate first-person shooter. But, actually, does Team Fortress 2 count as an MMS? I don't know. I'm very, very bad at game genres. So, yeah, but Don't Starve, I said we were going to talk about how Don't Starve works, and in Don't Starve, the game used to be, well, okay, when it first came out, it was build traps around rabbits, live. It then turned into a life simulation. Then, by the way, we've got a ridiculously good start here. Starting with gold right next to a quarry, we found the set piece with the miner in it. Giant forest right here. This is great. If we can find some spiders and some rabbits, we will be set. Oh, another set piece. Just twigs. Okay. I regard boons as set pieces, even though technically they're a subset of the set pieces. They're kind of common ones. For those of you who don't know what set pieces are, you will occasionally find, say, those boons who are sitting around there, or other strange things that are reoccurring in multiple games, and they themselves are not randomly generated, though the area they are placed and whether they are in your world or not is random. Actually, yeah, I don't think there's... Oh, we didn't start right next to a quarry, we just started next to a little bit of gold. Which I guess I'm fine with, and it's enough to set up a base if we find a good location. We're looking for a spider nest. Oh, you are, Wilson. Stop complaining. Pig Village is the one with the Pig King. I'm hoping it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Nice. And a spider nest. Oh, this is a great place to be. We're gonna go back for this later. We've got the Pig Village here. But yeah, so that's how it used to be. Then late game got to. Then there was kind of this period where I didn't play very often, so I don't know about it very much. But it was like the period where Alchemy Engine was the top science tier, and that was back before the prototype system existed. Back with you would throw bushes and such into the technology machine, the science machine. And then, boom, you got science points to then unlock stuff, which I honestly like better than the prototype system. I don't know. It's just what I like doing. Anyway. So, zoom forward a bit. Alchemy Engine gets put in. The prototype system gets put in after the blueprints. And life's pretty swell. This is like just around when walls get in, and the shadow manipulator comes in, and this is when I start playing the game, like actually. And, oh my goodness, it is so hot in here. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So what you hear right now is my air conditioner. And so we were talking about a shadow manipulator getting put into the game. So, that was when I really started playing it. And so, when the shadow manipulator first got in, by the way, this is in adventure mode, which I'm going to talk about adventure mode. So much to talk about. But, when the shadow manipulator got put into the game, ooh, look at that, Spelunker roll. That's the second one of those we found, eh? Yes. I am gonna try to remember that that's there. I think bats will come out of this since it's evening. Oh no. Lucky us. Let's see what the entrance to it looks like. Might be lucky, find bananas. Anyway, so Shadow Manipulator comes in. There are 3 tiers to the game. There is early game, you get the science machine. Mid game, you get the alchemy engine. Late game, you get the shadow manipulator. This is when I got used to the game. And so, and then from late game onwards, you would just fight off hounds for increasingly longer periods of time. And you can play the game like that right now, but you are missing out on a lot. I don't have meat on me. So we're gonna grab the light flower. Oh boy, that was stupid of me. I don't remember how to make a lantern, and I don't want to be in the dark for that long. Good. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to pick the light flower. Oh my goodness. Can you pick the light flower, please? Oh my goodness, there are too many spiders. Okay, we're getting out of here. I don't know if the Groot can kill you down here. Oh my goodness, the spacebar button. The worst thing ever. It should stick to closest objective, not attack the closest thing after you've already been attacked. Oh nice, we didn't lose that much time. Anyway. So, Shabnam gets put in. And there are 3 tiers to the game. Whoa. The path just disintegrated. There's 3 stages to the game. Then the game starts really progressing, and like a lot of different changes get put in, so that they make the Shadow Manipulator kind of a mid game, and late game you are like late game gets like extra Shadow Manipulator stuff basically. Now, that is whoa, that light should not be like that. But now, so the game has changed a lot since then. And there's a lot of stuff, and that's like around, oh my goodness, I'm so bad. Die? I won't kill it with my fist. Okay, well, I guess we're getting out of here. Yeah, but if I do believe, that's around when I started hitting winter. So this is, by the way, this is not, like, set in stone. This is how I perceived the game as I was playing it. Oh, that's a cool thing for the cave entrance. I have no idea. I think we're gonna go and pursue that path, so we should just head straight down. But yeah, this is how I perceived the game. So this is around when I started making it to winter, and we are about to run out of hunger. Which is unfortunate. Oh. Gotta get running. So, anyway. Where's the path? Oh, it took a giant turn. So that's how I was seeing the game at that time. And then, ooh. Actually, we're gonna camp out near this thing. So, then a lot of stuff gets put into the game. That makes the, it makes the sort of now, we're like where we are now, caves get put in. And it makes, the nightmare engine of what I once thought as late game, that makes it mid game. Now that the caves are put in, after you get your nightmare engine, you're probably going to start exploring the caves. And then, of course, dealing with hounds and having an actual life outside of the caves. That's fine. And then, so now, updates have passed since that point, and so now that's more like mid-game, exploring the caves, as the caves have been so thoroughly fleshed out. I can't believe they're still considered work in progress, actually. And probably because there's more progress to be done. But I'm gonna actually lie down. But, yeah, now, there's more to do beyond that. There is, like, extra exploring you can do in the caves. And there's, like, cave swamps, which, at one point were just, like, normal swamps. They are now, ridiculously different. So the game has changed a lot, and that's more the late game now. I've never gotten there. I keep up on the patch notes, though I have lots of people around who constantly talk to me about late game, so I understand it. Well, no, I know of it. I don't understand it. That's cool. Wilson turns with the camera. So let's see what's in here. I was expecting the cave prompt to show up. Ooh. This is patchwork. Yeah. Okay, well that's interesting. We know that leads me down here. That saves me basically a day of walking, actually. Which is good, considering episodes are only going to be 3 days long. But, yeah, so that's how my experience with... Oh, this is just going to be a loop. Oh, that sucks. Oh, come on, quarry. No, it's patchwork. Oh, yeah, it's patchwork. I hate patchwork biomes. They are the most annoying thing, because they always make me think a quarry is coming. They also don't help with anything. There's never a point you'll be like, oh, thank goodness I found a patchwork biome. They're just pure annoying. Speaking of pure annoying, that leads us into... Oh my goodness. We actually did find a small... I don't know. We found a lot of rocks within the patchwork biome. That's really lucky. So I guess this patchwork biome did help us. But, no, so... Speaking of very annoying, okay. The adventure mode in this game. I was very excited when it was first coming out. I thought, oh my goodness, they're adding a story to Don't Starve. By the way, now there's this whole speculation stuff, and, with the magician guy, and I don't know. Tell me if you guys are clued into that. But anyway, so the story mode comes out, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm fine with that. That sounds awesome. Don't Starve story. Now, the thing is, I've got the same problem, by the way, with Cloudberry Kingdom. When you make, when there's a game that's focused around the survival mode as opposed to the story mode, much like Cloudberry Kingdom is kind of focused around the arcade, or not the arcade, the free play mode. The story mode in Cloudberry Kingdom is definitely not the drawing point, as far as I've seen it portrayed. It's very much the free play mode. Don't make the campaign the exact same thing. Because here's the thing. And I have this problem with the Dawn of War 1 games, but you never played that. Those games had more. They had more to them than Don't Starve campaign or adventure mode ads. Okay, so what happens in Don't Starve adventure mode? You are put into 8 maps that are all randomly generated, just with different criteria. And yes, it is definitely interesting how, like, there are sometimes you will have a limited amount of trees. But the thing that's nice about a campaign is that it's different. It's not randomly generated, it's set up, it's scenarios. So, and generally, the free play of your mode, or your game should not have the same, hopefully, at least as far as I'm concerned. Free play of your game should be different from the campaign, at least. So, there's an attraction to actually do the story mode. I've never felt the need, after I have watched, or after I've seen some of the adventure mode of this game, I have never felt the need to play it. Not once. Because there's nothing I'm missing out on. Not at all. Except for unlocking Maxwell. But there's a way I could do that anyway. You could, I'm nearly certain you could go into the game files and unlock Maxwell for yourself. Which is cheating. But I've heard the campaign is long, arduous, and again, it's just playing the game, but more annoying. And while that's fine and all, I guess, if that is what people wanted, it could have been more. You could have been playing as Maxwell in set scenarios. And as far as I'm concerned, that would have been more interesting than what I had seen. Now I'm going to say this. This was the adventure mode as it was when it first came out. But when the adventure mode first came out, probably still in the beta. By the way, we totally did find a quarry. This is what it was, though. I have no idea if it's changed by now. And it probably has, to be quite honest. Because I don't see how people would, Okay, that restores health. I don't see how people could be interested in that, because it's this game with limitations on it, and, like, the best part about games like this, especially, is that there are no limitations. Your limitations are how good you are at the game, and how long you can survive. The campaign is basically just telling you to throw away your progress every so often, which I did not find appealing. And to have to work to get there in the beginning? No, thank you. But, and again, this game wasn't made for me, so that's fine. But that's the thing, I don't like that. I dislike games that do that. And therein lies my problem with, the Dawn of War 1 campaign. No, not Dawn of War 1. Dawn of War 1 was set scenarios, and while I didn't appreciate it while I played it, I definitely do now. Because Dark Crusade and Soulstorm, the Dark Crusade and Soulstorm campaigns, if you haven't played them, you should, because the outer game elements, what's interesting. So if those of you who have seen my Dark Crusade Let's Play, you'll notice I am doing exactly what I do in skirmishes, except I'm also managing the battlefield on the outside. I am managing where I want to attack. That's the draw to the campaign. That is the entire draw. And as far as I'm concerned, it was reason enough for me to play it. Same thing with Battle for Middle-earth 2, when I played that, Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth. If you haven't played that, have interest in strategy games, you definitely should. By the way, we're coming up to the end of day 3. But definitely, yeah. That game, I liked it. I really liked it. I liked the campaign mode of it as well. By the way, we found a ton of gold, but we haven't found a place to settle down. I think I'm gonna go over there and just rely on bird traps for meat. Because here's the thing, we've got no way of getting monster meat right now. Generally, you have to rely on rabbits, but there were no real rabbit hutches around here. So I think we're going to go over there and survive on bird traps until that drops spider eggs, so then we can move. And then we'll search around. We might do some searching around next episode. And we'll have campfire stories about game campaigns. Ooh, this was an unfortunate territory to cross right as we're trying to leave. By the way, where's this lead? It's interesting there was a quarry right here and I would have missed it. Yeah, so... well, let's eat around the fire. Actually, probably could have killed that with our spear. Newly gained spear, by the way. We found a piece. Those pieces are how you advance in adventure mode as well. But yes, so those campaigns were acceptable because there was a lot of extra content that drew you to the campaign. The Don't Starve adventure mode is not like that. There is no metagame that you are playing. You are playing the game of Don't Starve, and you are playing levels where you constantly reset your progress. You are making no progress. You feel like you're making no progress. You're obviously, the only progress you're making is the little world counter up there goes up. That is it. And you get into more and more difficult levels. And while I say difficult, but they do increase in difficulty. Here's the thing. Don't Starve, the survival aspect of it is tedious to continuously start over and do a new game. You take that tedium with the adventure mode, but the big thing is, it becomes more difficult to survive as well. And there's kind of the allure of the game, I guess, is that it gets actual substantial difficulty as compared to just being tedious. Because many a Don't Starve world has ended of mine, where I have gotten bored and I have stopped caring about the game and then died and then just haven't had the will to play on. So we're going to stop here at day 4. But, so I hope you like the series. I kind of just spent 10 minutes saying, hey, I'm playing Don't Starve again, and then 10 minutes complaining about how games work. But that's that, I guess. So, yes, I guess. Tell me how you think adventure modes should be put through. Should it be a completely different style of game? Should it be, say, in the vein of Dawn of War, where it's a meta game added with the original style of game, or something like Don't Starve or Cloudberry Kingdom, where it is literally just the same game made a little more difficult? So, I don't know. I just think that this wasn't substantial enough. But actually, good example of this, and talk about maybe an end of a series. I don't know, I've gotten very, very bored with the game as of late. Megabyte Punch, okay, the actual tournament mode, Megabyte Punch, and the campaign, the adventure mode, those are different, and they feel good because the tournament mode is just the fighting. But that's not all Megabyte Punch is. There is an entire other portion of the game that you can only get through the adventure mode. Much like what they tried to do with Super Smash Bros. Brawl as compared to Melee, how classic in Melee is you fighting through X amount of battles, all different scenarios set up, which I would have liked for Don't Starve. Complete, like, not randomly generated, just scenarios. And in Brawl, it is an actual adventure mode, much like the Megabyte Punch adventure mode. So, I don't know. I didn't like either of them anyway. I actually got more fun out of Melee, so who knows? Maybe it's just preference. Maybe it depends on the type of game. Because Don't Starve's survival aspect... I could be playing while I'm saying this, by the way, but I'm not, because I'm stupid. I'm gonna close up now! No, I'm not. Don't Starve's survival aspect, the tedium how tedious it is, it hurts it. It hurts it in the adventure mode aspect, but the brawler kind of aspect, and so in Melee, there is no tedium there, and the battles go by so quickly. Spending 4 days in Don't Starve is a half an hour. Spending the beginning of a battle in Brawl is like 30 seconds before you've got each other at like 100% or something. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about it. If you even care. If you're not just here to listen to my voice, I don't know. If you are, that's fine too. Sorry about the air conditioner halfway through. Anyway, I will see you all later. Oh, also, if you want to see me use mods, if you found cool mods, then you should totally put them in the description. I am looking for a mod that shows temperature as a meter. So if you can find a mod like that, please put it in the not in the description, in the comments, please. Okay, bye for real.